Did you know that a cat's hearing is at least 5 times keener than that of a human adult? And birds, they can see more colors than humans can ever perceive. Now imagine the sensory party when these two meet. In the world of nature, cats and birds possess some truly unique and fascinating characteristics. Cats, for instance, are known for their extraordinary senses. Their hearing is so sharp they can detect even the faintest of sounds, making them formidable hunters. This, coupled with their agility and stealth, makes them the perfect pursuers. And then there are birds, the epitome of freedom and variety. With the ability to perceive a wider color spectrum than humans, they easily spot potential threats, even from a distance. Their quick reflexes and ability to fly make them elusive and interesting targets. Now let's consider what happens when these two cross paths. Cats, with their predatory instincts, find birds absolutely intriguing. The fluttering of wings, the chirping sounds, the sudden movements, all these stir up the hunter within them. It's like a live-action game, and the thrill of the chase is irresistible for our feline friends. Birds, on the other hand, view cats as potential predators. Their keen eyesight and quick reflexes come into play here. They are always on the lookout for threats and ready to take flight at the slightest sign of danger. This age-old game of cat and mouse, or rather cat and bird, is a captivating spectacle that unfolds in nature every day. However, it's not always about the chase. Sometimes cats and birds share an unusual camaraderie, teaching us lessons about coexistence and harmony. It's this intriguing mix of competition and companionship that makes the world of cats and birds so fascinating. So that's a glimpse into the world of cats and birds. Now let's dive into some real-life stories of their intriguing encounters. Meet Whiskers, a curious tabby cat with a fascination for a particular blue jay in her neighborhood. Whiskers is not your average tabby. She's playful, lively, and has a particular curiosity for one blue jay that frequents her garden. She's a creature of habit, just like most cats, and her daily routine is not complete without her friendly interactions with the blue jay. Every morning, as the sun peeks over the horizon, Whiskers is already at her favorite window, eyes wide, tail twitching in anticipation. The blue jay, as punctual as ever, swoops down to the garden. This is their unspoken rendezvous, a daily ritual that neither of them misses. Whiskers, her gaze fixed on the bird, watches every move it makes with a sense of fascination that is nothing short of captivating. This isn't about hunting or the thrill of the chase. No, this is something more. It's about curiosity, a shared moment between two very different creatures. Whiskers doesn't pounce or growl. She just watches, her green eyes sparkling with interest. The blue jay, for its part, seems to enjoy the attention, often flitting closer to the window, its vibrant plumage a stark contrast to Whiskers' muted stripes. Their interactions are a dance, a game of sorts. The blue jay hops around the garden, picking at seeds or bathing in the bird bath. Whiskers follows its every move, her paw occasionally tapping the window in a playful imitation of the bird's pecking. It's a beautiful display of nature's harmony, a testament to the harmless curiosity of a cat towards a bird. But as all good things must, their interaction comes to an end. The blue jay eventually takes off, soaring into the sky, leaving Whiskers at the window, her interest still piqued. But there's always tomorrow, another day for their friendly rendezvous. And that's the tale of Whiskers, a charming example of a cat's natural fascination towards birds. Now, let's move on to Bella, a daring Siamese cat with a penchant for rooftop bird watching. Bella, a feisty feline with sparkling blue eyes, has a different kind of obsession. She loves rooftops, not just any rooftops, but those teeming with pigeons. You see, Bella has a taste for adventure and a keen eye for birds. She's not your typical couch potato cat. Instead, she's an agile acrobat, a rooftop ranger, if you will, who loves nothing more than a good chase. Every day, with the first sun rays, Bella takes to the rooftops. She leaps from one roof to another with the agility of a gymnast and the grace of a dancer. Her target, the unsuspecting pigeons basking in the morning sun. Bella, with her cat-like reflexes, gives them a good run for their money. You might think she's trying to catch them, but that's not it. Bella's in it for the thrill of the chase, the adrenaline rush, and the sheer joy of outsmarting her feathery friends. These rooftop adventures also serve a bigger purpose. Bella's bird-chasing escapades keep her active, mentally stimulated, and engaged. They provide her with a natural form of exercise, helping her stay fit and healthy. This daily routine tests her hunting skills, sharpens her reflexes, and satisfies her innate predatory instincts. It's like her personal feline fitness workout, but with a twist of adventure and a dash of fun. Bella's rooftop rendezvous are more than just a cat and bird game. They're a testament to the bond between cats and birds, a bond that transcends the predator-prey relationship. It's a playful dance, a mutual respect of sorts, where the cat acknowledges the bird's freedom and the bird, the cat's playful nature. Bella's rooftop adventures remind us how much joy and excitement birds can bring into a cat's life. Through her daring escapades, Bella shows us that the world is a playground, filled with opportunities for adventure, and that every rooftop holds a story waiting to unfold. Next up, we have an epic story of a standoff between Socks, a feisty black and white cat, and a brave little sparrow. In the heart of a bustling city lived Socks, a black and white cat with a zest for life and a curiosity that knew no bounds. This feline adventurer had a particular fascination, a cunning sparrow who frequented the park across the street. Socks would spend his days perched on the windowsill, a silent observer, watching the sparrow with a gleam in his eyes. For Socks, the sparrow was more than a bird. It was a challenge, a puzzle to be solved, a game to be won. He would spend hours scheming and plotting, mapping out the park and calculating the perfect moment to pounce. Yet each plan was more elaborate than the last, and each attempt more audacious. However, the sparrow was no ordinary bird. It was agile and quick, always one step ahead of Socks. It would dart around corners, swoop between branches, and disappear just as Socks was about to close in. There was a certain elegance to its flight, a rhythm that left Socks in awe. Despite Socks's best efforts, the sparrow always seemed to escape just in the nick of time, leaving him with nothing but a paw full of feathers and a heart full of admiration. Yet, each failed attempt only ignited his determination. This was not just a chase. It was a dance between two unlikely friends, each learning from the other, each pushing the other to their limits. In the end, Socks never did catch the sparrow. His countless plots and plans remained just that, plans. But in his heart, he knew he had gained something far more valuable. He had gained a friend, an opponent who challenged him, a dance partner who moved with him in this grand ballet of life. Socks and the sparrow's encounters are a testament to the fascinating dynamic between cats and birds. Last but certainly not least, we have the legend of Tiger, a majestic Maine Coon, and a melodious nightingale. In the quiet suburb where Tiger resided, a symphony of nature was a daily routine, but one sound stood out above the rest: the enchanting song of a nightingale. Tiger, a robust and regal Maine Coon, was particularly mesmerized by this melody. Unlike his feline friends who were always on the prowl, Tiger was more of a contemplator, a dreamer. Every evening as the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Tiger would saunter out to his favorite spot under the old oak tree. There he would sit, his golden eyes fixated on the tiny nightingale perched high above, serenading the world with its bewitching song. The nightingale, unafraid and uncaring of the large feline beneath, would continue its song, secure in its perch. Its voice, clear and beautiful, would fill the air, capturing the attention of all who heard it. Tiger was no exception. He would sit there, under the tree, for hours on end, listening to the nightingale, completely engrossed. Now you may be wondering why Tiger, a natural predator, didn't pounce on the nightingale. But Tiger was different. He found joy not in the chase, but in the serenity of those evenings under the tree, lost in the nightingale's song. He found peace in the melody, a respite from his otherwise instinctual behavior. It was a beautiful sight, a testament to the harmony that can exist between the predator and the prey. For years, this unusual friendship continued. Tiger, with his majestic mane and soft purring, and the nightingale, with its melodious song and tireless energy, became the talk of the neighborhood. A reminder that sometimes nature surprises us in the most beautiful ways. Tiger and the nightingale's story goes to show that not all cat and bird interactions are about the chase. Now you've heard our stories, we'd love to hear yours. Do you have a cat who is obsessed with birds? In every corner of our world, in every household that's blessed with the presence of a feline friend, there are unique stories waiting to be told. Stories of epic chases, daring standoffs, and curious encounters. Stories that make us laugh, make us gasp, and sometimes just make us shake our heads in disbelief. And we know you've got some of those stories up your sleeve. Every day, as the sun rises and sets, cats and birds continue their age-old dance, a spectacle that's both fascinating and amusing. Maybe your cat, like Whiskers, has a special relationship with a blue jay in your backyard. Or perhaps, like Bella, your feline companion loves to embark on rooftop adventures, watching the world of birds unfold from above. Imagine your cat, eyes sparkling with curiosity, tail twitching in anticipation, as a sparrow flits by. Do they, like Socks, engage in an epic standoff that keeps you on the edge of your seat? Or are they more like Tiger, captivated by the enchanting song of a nightingale? These are the stories that bring a smile to our faces, that make our everyday lives just a little bit more magical. And we're sure you've got countless tales of your own to tell. Tales of your cat's fascination with our feathered friends, of their insatiable curiosity, and their endearing antics. So why keep those stories to yourself? Share them with us and with the world. Let's fill this space with laughter, with amazement, with a shared love for our furry and feathered companions. If you've got photos or videos of your cat's birdwatching exploits, we'd love to see those too. Share your stories in the comments below. We can't wait to hear about your own fascinating cat and bird encounters. So there you have it, some intriguing tales of why cats are so obsessed with birds. We delved into the fascinating world of cats and birds, exploring the captivating stories of Whiskers and the blue jay, Bella's rooftop adventure, the epic standoff between Socks and the sparrow, and the legend of Tiger and the nightingale. Each story, unique in its own right, gave us a glimpse into the intriguing relationship between our feline friends and their feathered counterparts. Indeed, the obsession cats have with birds is not just a simple game of cat and mouse, or rather cat and bird. It's a complex interplay of natural instincts, predatory behaviors, and the thrill of the chase. And as we've seen, sometimes it's not just about the hunt, but also about the sheer fascination and curiosity that cats have for these winged creatures. Just think about Whiskers and the blue jay. It wasn't just a playful chase, but a dance between two different species, each trying to outwit the other. And then there's Bella, whose rooftop adventures showed us that a cat's obsession with birds can also be about exploration and discovery. Socks and the sparrow standoff, on the other hand, was a classic example of the predator-prey dynamic. Yet, it was also a testament to the resilience and cunning of both creatures. And let's not forget Tiger and the nightingale, a tale that beautifully illustrated how cats and birds can coexist in harmony, each respecting the other's space and existence. So, next time you see your cat perched by the window, eyes fixated on a bird in the garden, take a moment to appreciate this complex and fascinating interaction. Remember, it's not just about the chase. It's also about understanding and appreciating the natural instincts and behaviors that make cats and birds such fascinating creatures. Remember, every cat and bird has a story. Let's keep watching, observing, and cherishing these incredible creatures in our lives. Until next time, stay curious.